Hello. Oh wait, I'm in this screen. One moment. I want Hello, hello. It's a me, Pixel, and here with me there's an owl.
Ooh, me?
Yes.
It's me. Hi. I'm
Hi.
Alfie. Hi.
Hello,
How's it
everyone.
going? Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. I know you can't see me, but I'm like rubbing my hands together like a psychopath because Butler is so fucking stupid. And also, the game is about to begin.
Yep. The game is about to begin. So should we continue?
Yes.
Like right now?
Yeah. Last time in Umineko, Butler is a dick to Beatrice.
Yeah.
Just because.
Just because Beatrice is not the past Beatrice, but it's another one because she has been recreated and all of that. So she's like a baby now.
Yeah, exactly. And he's being a dick to her because, of course, it's not
You're
Beatrice
not
that
the real Beatrice, so you're not her, and all of that.
Sorry for not living 1,000 years yet. I was born like
yesterday, literally, no, 3 days ago. 3 days ago.
3 days ago.
Literally 3 days ago.
Literally 3 days ago. Also, Angie is reading and Federin is having the time of her life.
Honestly, Angie and Federin are like me and you.
Yes.
Literally. Because they're like reading things that already happened. Federin knows everything. Just reading, not knowing what's going on. So yeah.
Yeah, I can agree that it's very funny. That's also one of the reasons why I could have called myself a witch of theater going, but I ended up not to.
I see. Okay.
So, the scene with Butler announcing that the game is ready just ended, and now there's Kumazawa.
Yep. Oh.
お紅茶でもお入れしましょうか。
熊沢さん、知りたいことがあります。
はいはい、何でしょうか。
私はベアトリーチェという名前なんですよね。
そうですとも。お嬢様はベアトリーチェ様でございますとも。
でも、お父様が口にするベアトリーチェという人物は私のことではありません。
Butter, I know you're not doing this on purpose, but you're basically giving trauma to a person that is born, exists for like 3 days.
Yeah.
それは。
お父様は私にその人であってほしかったように思います。だから、私がその人にどれほど似ていても別の人間なので失望されたのではないでしょうか。
そんなことはございません。お嬢様はお嬢様、ベアトリーチェ様ご自身ですとも。新しくお生まれ変わりになるとき、以前の記憶を、たとえ記憶をなくされようとも、お嬢様はベアトリーチェ様、親方様の愛されるお方と同一人物でございますとも。
その記憶というのはどうやれば取り戻すことができますか？
それは。
Can she even? Yeah.
Beato looked at Kumasawa with thoughtful eyes, as though praying the shoot would tell her the way. Kumasawa averted her gaze unhelpfully, as though trying to say that she would, if only such a way existed.
Yeah.
取り戻すことができないなら、せめてお父様の愛したベアトリーチェがどのような人物であったかを教えてください。
それならお話はできますけれど。
私はお父様のために生まれてきました。
Oh, even in red.
だからお父様の望む黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェになりたいんです。
ベアトリーチェ様。
私に魔法は使えません。でもお父様の望む魔女が使えるならそれを学びましょう。私はお父様の望む魔女になります。それがお父様に産んでもらったことへの 私が示せる唯一のご恩返しです。
けなげじゃない。1000年を間違えなきゃ最高にいい子だわ。
1,000 years gone wrong?
I mean, she spent 1,000 years tormenting people.
Oh,
As a
that.
Black Witch.
Mm.
Let's say Black Witch.
気に入ったぞ、エンジェ。そのヒナの娘に我が諸子を許すがいい。
What?
魔女の世界へ帰る扉を開いてやるがよかろうぞ。
What?
彼女自身にかつての彼女の物語を朗読させようというわけね。
Oh.
なるほど。私も知りたいわ。黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェを作る物語。
Wait, are they gonna do that though?
いいでしょう。あなたが望むならば扉を再び開きましょう。
熊沢さん。
A spray of gold welled up around them. It was a cloud of gold butterflies. Yeah, okay. I mean, she is
yeah,
Virginia.
of course. I kind of forgot about it. I don't know why, but yes, of course, it makes sense.
With a golden flash, the form of the old lady transformed into that of a witch in a dress.
あなたの進むべき道はあなたが決めなさい。それはおそらくバラの道。美しく咲き誇ったバラがあなたを祝福するかもしれないし、しかしそれでもあなたがいつかたどった道、その結果同じ1000年を経てもいい、異なる1000年を経てもいい、望むなら道を引き返してもいい。
進みます。私はこの庭で1000年お茶を飲んでいるだけで過ごしたくないんです。お父様のためにこのベアトリーチェは生まれてきました。だからお父様のために生きようと思います。教えてください、黄金の魔女。
The great witch spread her arms, communicating Beatrice's unbending determination to the brilliant heavens. A moment, a brilliant light covered the two of them. And before they knew it, they were in a strange study.
What? They actually went there?
Of course.
I thought it was gonna be metaphorical, not literal.
Nope. Federin can do the fuck she wants.
I thought it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make her read the source, but like saying that in the actual story she's gonna know about the past, huh? About the other chapters,
No.
Okay.
There's said that the great old witch was the master of these archives, along with her Miko. Virgilia gave a deep and elegant bow.
拝謁、至極光栄に存じます。尊厳なる感激と戯曲と傍観の魔女、フェザリーヌ・アウグストゥス・アウローラ卿。
When she has to sign, she needs an entire page.
表を上げよ、人の子よ。その娘にしばしの間我が諸子を自由に閲覧する資格を与えようぞ。我が巫女エンジェ、その方に世話を命ず。
はいはい、お任せを。我があるし。
without much attitude, girl.
素直にそなたの物語が見たいと言えばいいのに。
感激の魔女の巫女よ、ベアトリーチェをお預けします。
よろしくお願いします。
Oh,
She's so cute.
it's so strange to see her, seeing her like that.
Yeah.
あんたのなろうとしているベアトリーチェは彼女なりに何かを苦しんでいたわ。少なくとも今のあなたはその何かから解き放たれている。自らその枷を取り戻すために旅に出るの。
はい、私は 黄金の魔女になりたいんです。
Why I feel like this is not gonna be a good idea? Like the worst idea, the top 3 worst idea you could ever have in your life. At least top 3.
それが私の生まれてきた理由です。
彼女の煉獄を巡る旅が快適であるよ。そして保護が与えられるよ。無限と有限の魔女プブリウス・ワルギリア・マロの名において
Oh,
要請します。
I don't think we ever heard her complete name.
No, but we could have known about it. I mean, Virgilio.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, of course, but
of
like,
course. No, she's never said that, I think.
I mean, there's even Beatrice. It's pretty clear that what the
Yeah,
what the reference is, but of course, but still.
of course.
あ、感激の魔女の巫女にして無限の魔女半言の魔女見習い。
Purenja has a bunch of titles herself.
The Witch of the and as the Miko, the Witch of the Golden, and as the Endless Witch, the Prince
And
Witch
the
of
Apprentice
Resurrection.
。
エンジェル・ベアトリーチェの名において了承する者ナリアと立てまつったり踏んだり蹴ったり
And all that stuff.
I love Angel so much. Federer is snorted. Yeah, Mundo.
あなたもベアトリーチェという名を？
Yeah, about that.
Oh,
ええあなたのことはよく知ってるわ。
教えてくだ
this
さ
is
い。
really a Kingdom Hearts situation. Like, I'm handsome, you're handsome, everyone is
Everyone.
handsome.
Okay, no, literally. Kingdom Hearts,
Everyone is
it's over because this is a title at least. Anthem is an actual name.
Yeah, this is a title.
私がどんな私だったのか。
ええだから教えて。あなたがどうしてあなたになったのか。
I remember this part. I remember
この書庫
thinking
に
that
は
two of them
これ
were
まで
so
の
cute
そなたのゲ
together.
ームの物語のかけらがすべて書物として収められている。
I have a question. Are we ever gonna know? Because I thought we were, but now I'm not 100% sure anymore. Are we ever gonna know Beatrice's actual name? Beato's actual name?
Yes. Yeah.
Probably at the very end. Right? Yeah.
That thing that I used to do, saying like, "Oh, I'm
Yeah, no.
I'll meet you in chapter
See you in
blank,"
chapter. Yeah. I mean,
It's there's not enough chapters left for me to do that.
yeah. No.
anymore.
What I mean is, it's probably a thing that is gonna be said basically at the end.
Somewhere. I'm gonna say somewhere,
Somewhere.
but I can say it in red that you're gonna know Beato's name.
Yeah.
at the end.
Okay.
それを読むことでそなたはこれまで何があったかのすべてを知ることができるだろう。
それを読めば私は黄金の魔女になれますか？
黄金の魔女を継承するには黄金の碑文を解かねばならぬ。そしてその試練はたとえベアトリーチェ本人だとしても免れることは許されぬ。
頑張ります。ですから私に書庫の本を読ませてください。
本当にけなげだわ。わざわざあんなのになんで戻りたがるんだか。
その私がどんな自分だかは知りません。でもその自分がお父様のお役に立てるの、私はそれになりたいです。
And just sighed resignedly. She had no words with which to stop this girl from following her noble sense of purpose. After all, Angel was the Miko of the Witch of Theater going. She could do nothing except watch over the stage. Yes, they weren't actually interfering with the play. It was just a bit of directing to shine the spotlight onto the tale of Beato's past. Even this was nothing more than the Witch of Theater going watching a play.
Yeah. What? What do you mean? It's just better than watching a play. It doesn't make any sense. They're actually there. They're talking.
Yes, but I mean, she's there doing her stuff, and she's just saying, "Okay, go on, read those books, become who you want to become. I'm just here."
Yeah, but what I mean is, and here, follow me because this Yukishin is 10 layers. So, if what I mean, NJ was reading the chapter, okay, which is what we have seen until now happen in the game, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But so right now it's like the people in the book came out and it's there with them. How is that even possible?
Magic, bitch.
Yeah, easy explanation. Yeah, sure. And you pretend that I accept just that answer? Just that boring answer?
I'm on the witch's side. Of course, I need to say that.
It's too boring, though. What I mean is, feathering, or what the actual name that girl have, I do not remember.
Federico Augustus
No,
Aurora.
not her. The actual, the non-witch name.
Toya, Ikuko.
There's no.
Strange. Did she just, Achijo Toya. I remembered. Achijo Toya.
There's no card for her.
Nope. Maybe. Oh, you can switch world.
Now, which word is
Eleanor.
this?
Oh. There's no sub character. I see.
Yeah,
I mean,
there will
okay.
be the number and also the switch sub character thingy.
Oh, right. She's called Achijo Toya.
Okay. Yeah, so what I mean is they're there reading, and then all of a sudden the people in the book came out, and how do you explain that? That's my thing. I mean, yeah, one could say, yeah, let's play pretend and pretend they're here reading the actual book that are here, but I mean, I don't know, it could be.
It could be. Sure.
Magically now has been play pretend until gaslight yourself until you die, basically. Or kill someone. Mostly kill someone, but still.
In your mind, kinda.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the meme that I said the other day. I already imagined the Seven Sisters of Purgatory being saucy towards you.
Yeah.
読めばそなたはかつてのベアトリーチェがどのような人物だったかを知るだろう。しかしそこから何を得られるかはそなたが決めるがよい。
So she's not gonna be the same person. It's gonna be different.
Yeah. So
書庫にとどまるも自由、立ち去るも自由、再び戻ることさえも自由だ。
It's like it's like oh god, how could I explain that? Oh, I have a perfect analogy. It's like it's like I die, someone else take my actual VTuber model and watches all my stream to do the same things that I did, but it's not gonna be the same.
yeah. And she can decide what to take and what to leave as well.
Yeah.
その対価として私はそなたを感激する。
感激とは？
要するに好きにしていいって意味よ。
ありがとうございます。青草。
フェザリーヌって呼ぶと喜ぶわよ。
ありがとうございます。フェザリーヌ様。
I mean, honestly, I can understand the problem of saying her name.
After being welcomed in by Federin, Beata set out on a journey to discover herself. My lord. Okay. That tale connected the old tale with the new one. It wove them together. The 1,000-year-old tale about her returned to its starting point, becoming a snake eating its own tail.
Are we actually gonna see it?
The ring of that snake began slowly, bit by bit, to turn into the shape of a small island floating on the sea.
Oh wait, we're actually seeing it? Oh god, that's surprising. Okay.
That island was Rokkenjima. The 1,000 years of the witch born on his island were tied to the island. Was it 1,000 years? Or just 6? Or did this tale start even further back into the past? Beatrice went out on a journey to find herself. I need to say it in Italian. Volevi!
Porca puttana.
Not quite. It's too early. It's a little bit too early. The wind had been strengthening since a while back.
I wanted to know.
Waves. Hot. The breaking waves had grown fierce. The ferry boats probably wouldn't be coming for a while now. The crashing thunder told that the island had been sealed off from the outside world. A thick rain poured down, mocking the fools outdoors who had to rush pathetically to find shelter. No longer would anyone be able to leave this island. And no longer would anyone be able to reach this island. No one, unless blessed with a miracle. There was another flash of lightning. The retinas of all who saw it were filled with white. As that white faded away, an eerie silhouette pulled itself up at the raging water's edge. As though suddenly remembering, it coughed violently several times, filthily spitting out the seawater that had filled its stomach. And then, tearing apart the velcro of her life jacket, she cast off the reason she had been able to float here without so much as a thank you.
Oh, it's
Erika.
yeah.
Of course.
The creature.
Sure, Beatrice.
いつも変わらぬ嵐での艦隊、実にグッドです。さあ、楽しませてもらいますよ、バトラさん。
When did you fall in a well, Erika? I don't know. I mean, you could fall in a well and no one could hear it, and I could seal it by mistake, completely by mistake, completely sealed it, and oops.
The news about the drifter, Furdo Erika, quickly spread across Rokkenjima.
There was a characters update, and
Yeah,
it was probably gonna be her.
It was Erika.
Yeah,
Fell
definitely.
from the pleasure boat at 10 minutes second, mid cruise in the motor zone. Okay, I think this is the same.
Okay, yeah, it should be the same,
Yeah.
nothing new.
Yeah, it's the same.
3 on armor, takes a second miracles, in life jacket she was wearing. Yeah. Same thing as usual.
Erika was politely entertained, and it was decided that she would be treated as a guest until the typhoon passed. In the dining hall, Goda's wonderful dinner had ended, and everyone was relaxing and enjoying some after-dinner coffee and cheese. Apparently, Butler was a bit relieved that Erika had come, and turned into a good scapegoat. it drove away some of the attention he'd be getting piled on in him for finally getting back after 6 years.
Uh-huh. Are you sure? Are you sure, Bata, that you like this?
In fact, she turned out to be very talkative,
Oh, yeah.
of course. When the conversation turned to a sophisticated discussion on the mystery genre, even the adults were drawn in. She was apparently so well versed that even Nanjo, who had a vast knowledge on the subject, was impressed.
確かにな、嵐の孤島に洋館に不気味な一族、そこに雨宿りの探偵とくりゃ、もうお膳立てが揃ったも同然だぜ。
ご安心を。どんな難事件であっても解決してお見せしますので、それが探偵の務めです。
頼もしいじゃないか。むしろ何か怪事件が起こってほしいものだね。
Are you sure, Kraus? Are you sure of what you're saying?
Any reason at all to get out of this situation.
Kraus, I mean... Are you really sure of what you're talking about?
Really sure.
Because I don't know that if you'd like it. You'll probably like it for your brothers and sisters.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that probably would like. You would probably like it, but everything else, last time didn't go well for you, so you know.
犠牲者役はごめん被るが。
Yeah.
あなた不謹慎です。
Thank you, Natsuhi.
Good, Natsuhi, thank you.
まあ、人間のミステリーの歴史なんてほんの100年足らず。そのトリックもアイデアもほんの数種の焼き直しですでに描くべきことなどありません。いかなる不可能犯罪、密室殺人が起こる、すでに類型化されているどれかのトリックを形を変えただけに過ぎないのですから。
Is this Yukishi saying I didn't make up anything new about that?
まあ、それでもミステリーが読み物として現代でも通用するのは、古典もろくすっぽ読まない付け焼き場の自称マニアが自分の不勉強ゆえに知らない古典トリックをさも新鮮であるかのように勘違いして大騒ぎしてるだけなんですが。
I feel like this is a very pinpointed at someone.
Yeah. It feels very specific.
This feels very specific towards some people that read the novel. I don't know. Could it be me?
Everyone couldn't.
Because I read some of the classics, so it could be me.
Everyone couldn't help but gape at this imposing claim. If an aged critic had said it, that would probably have been one thing. But it showed incredible boldness for a young person like her to state that so strongly.
ミステリーなんてもう半世紀も前に終わったジャンルなんです。私に言わせればですが。でも不勉強なバカばっかりのおかげで私は探偵面ができるというわけです。
She's basically saying they're ignorant without them even knowing.
Yeah.
それを言ったら恋愛なんてシェイクスピアの時代に完成されてて以後は読む価値もないってことになるぜ。
Yeah, basically.
そうですね。じゃあロミオとジュリエットさえ読んどけば恋愛なんてもう理解できたも同然ってことじゃないんですか？
Not really, but okay.
そんなわけねえさ。
Yeah.
本は読んだ数を競うものでもねえが、さりとてこれで十分だと威張るもんでもねえ。過去の古典の話ばかりで新書を読まねえのはいわゆる悪しき解雇主義じゃねえのか。それこそ読書をサボる年寄りどもの言い訳だと思うぜ。
Yeah, kinda.
そうですね。私もバトラさん程度には本を読まないと言いまかされちゃいそうです。
俺本なんか読まねえし。
Butter, don't worry, we knew.
Butler chuckled, but Erika knew from the previous game that Butler was actually quite an avid reader.
Oh, really? Didn't remember that.
Yeah,
no.
there was, she was like, they were during chapter 5, and she was like, well, I knew all of the mysteries. Of course, you need to read all of the classics before claiming stuff. And Butler was like, oh yeah, I read everything.
Oh, yeah,
Every
that's
single
true.
mystery.
That's true.
Oh yeah, no, it's like I read 50 books a
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
Something like that. I remember 50 as a number, but I don't remember the actual. So
Yeah. I
So
do
his
remember
words.
that kind of conversation, yeah.
Yeah. So his words felt like more of a challenge.
そんなにも推理自慢ならクイズとかパズルとかは得意そうだね。
あー、マリアさ、ほら、クイズとかの本持ってなかったっけ？
Picking up that Erika's arrogant statement had made the atmosphere a little tense, George smoothly changed the subject. Of course. By now, it was more than clear that she wasn't the charming guest she had appeared to be. Maria pulled a book out of her bag that had quizzes and puzzles written in it and started posing them to everyone. It might have looked as though it would become a peaceful quiz party, but of course that wasn't what happened.
I mean, if Erica's there, of course.
In credit to all her big talking, Erika managed an impressive ratio of correct and immediate answers. Erika took complete control. Her bragging began to escalate more and more. George slightly regretted the choice he had made when changing the subject. Poor George. I just realized one thing that I can't say, goddammit.
Hmm?
I just realized one thing that's gonna be useful for later, but I can't say it.
Mm.
It's a cute thing, it's not traumatic thing, but I can't say it.
Okay.
トーナメント表を書くまでもありません。
Look at what I am. The question, how many matches would you need for a tournament with 107 teams, was answered instantly by Erika.
これは問題というより知識です。
Yeah.
参加チームから1を引いた数が必要な試合数という公式がありますので。
I knew about this. It's always the number minus 1.
8チームなら3試合、8チームなら7試合という数字を見た時点で法則性に気づいて当然ですが。
Yes, exactly. It's always the number of the teams minus 1.
Ah.
エリカすごい。
But it's just, I think you can pick up from like anything. It's not really showing that you're smart. It's just a little trick, or more than that.
エリカお姉ちゃんでしょ。
What did she say? Oh, Erika. Just Erika.
言ってごらん。
エリカお姉ちゃんす
大したもんだな。なるほどな。自称探偵は伊達じゃねえってわけだ。
ごい。まあ探偵を気取るつもりならこの程度は。
すごいね。きっと将来は本物の探偵になれると思うよ。
Oh!
Look at his face! Look at his face!
Yeah.
もう
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna say something bad.
The cousins all thought about the answers to the questions, but Erika always answered first. Rosa thought that it was a bit rude for Erika to say the answers out loud what people were thinking, instead of keeping them to herself.
That's true.
But since Erika was a guest, Rosa decided against mentioning it. In truth, Erika was perfectly aware of this when she answered the questions instantly.
Yeah.
Each time, she would grin broadly. As though saying, is it really taking you all this long to solve such an easy problem?
エリカちゃんは名探偵さんなんだから、あまり本気にならなくてもいいんじゃない？
Oh!
そうです。子供向けの問題なのにムキになってしまいました。
Thank you, Kiria.
気をつけますので、次の問題をお願いします。
よーし、今度は負けねえぞ。マリア、次の問題を頼む。
大きなチーズが1個あります。
Mm-hmm.
それをナイフで1回切り分けると2つになります。
Okay.
では8個に切り分けるには最低何回切ればいいでしょう？
Let me think about it. And 1, and you have 4. Wait, I have to imagine it. Wait a moment. And then 1. I think 3. 3 would make sense because 1 you divide it in 2. The 2 you can divide them in 4, and with another one you can divide it in 8. Unless is there any arrangement that could make you... Hi, King Sora Roxas. Hello, welcome.
Hi, hi.
Hi, Astra.
Hi,
Uh, I was visualizing things and I completely forgot what I was doing. Okay, 1 piece of cheese. You divide it in half and you put it there like that. And then you divide it again. I think 3. I think 3. Because you can cut more than 1 piece in a single cat. So yeah. I think you could do it in 3 cats. But maybe it's even lower. If there's some tricks about how disposing the pieces, could be even lower.
僕はこれ知ってるよ。だから黙
That's
って
a
よ
new
うかな。
sprite. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Sorry. We're in chapter 6 and I've never seen that sprite. What?
Well, it's new. We're playing Umineko. This is chapter 6, so it's huge spoilers.
Big spoilers. George, acting like the adult he was, set up a mood that would prevent people from answering right away, even if they knew the answer, in effect sending a warning to Erika.
Very smart.
Good job. It seemed that Erika understood, and she averted her gaze, snorting derisively.
8個なら4回で切り分ければよいのでは？
No, you can do 3.
バカね。それが答えだったら問題にならないじゃない。
Yeah, that's what I thought.
そういうことだな。こういうのは想定の回数より少なくできるものと相場が決まる。
Exactly my reasoning.
しかし、どうすればいいやら。
Ooh, Tekken 8 tournament. That was pretty cool.
ああ、わかったわかった。こりゃチーズだからできることだな。
そうね。バースデーケーキでこれをやったら大喧嘩になるわね。
そうやな。チーズならともかくケーキを切るにはその切り方じゃあかん。
みんな答え分かってんのかよ。くそ、分かんねえの俺だけかよ。
Oh my god, I keep on getting hints about something else, but...
Okay.
なるほどね。3次元で考えなきゃダメなんだ。
Yeah,
I think this
exactly.
is what you're saying, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But I don't know if 3 is the actual solution. I'll check out if I remember.
うわ、ジェシカまで。
What I was thinking is you divide 1 in 2 parts, 1 piece in 2, and then you put the 2 next to each other so you can do another cut and divide 2 pieces at the same one at the same time and have 4. Okay, so you can repeat the same process with a third cut. Like you put the 4 pieces on a line and then cut them. And then you have the 8 parts. Because you divide each of them in 2. They're not precise cuts, of course. because they're
And
gonna
this
be.
is why they're saying.
That's
that,
probably
you
why
can
they're
cut a
saying.
birthday cake like
Yeah,
that.
because everyone would like the bigger piece, of course.
わかんねえ。どうすりゃいいんだ。
マリア、答えわかるよ。
Beaten by an 8 years old butler.
ここに書いてある。
Oh, okay, that doesn't count, man.
ほら、マリアだって答え見るまでわからなかったでしょ。わかる？バトラ君。
なるほど。私にもわかりました。これはチーズだからこそできることですな。
南條先生まで分かっちゃった。ひょっとして俺だけ？俺だけが分かってない？
Yeah, but I mean, it's not big news, butler.
バトラさんの頭も少し火を通せばチーズみたいに柔らかになりそうですね。
ナイフは0回で手でちぎれるとかそういう答えじゃないんだろ？
That would be so dumb, but okay.
なわけねえぜ。ナイフ以外では切れないチーズってことで。
チーズを立体的に想像するんだよ。難しいなら紙ナプキンの裏に絵を描いてみるのもいいかもね。
大きなチーズが1個あるんだろう。それをナイフで8つに。ナイフは直線じゃなきゃ切っちゃダメ？
そうよ。
It's a knife.
ナイフは直線に切るだけ。まあでもヒントね。切り方は直線にじゃなきゃダメだけど、どこを切るかは自由に。
That's a point.
どうやってナイフを入れればいいか、いろいろ想像してみろ。
少々ひねくれたやり方を想像した方がいいだろう。バトラ君のお手並みを拝見だ。
You have a large piece of cheese. It was like, you have a large piece of cheese.
Cheese. How many times must you cut it with a knife to make 8 pieces? It's obvious that you could do it in 4 cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Can it be done in even fewer cuts than that?
The fewer that I can think about it is 3. Because you can cut 4 pieces at the same time, since they're as big as they were when they were all together. So you could do that if you put them in a way that they are smaller. I can see it in my head, but it's like one against the other. I don't know if it makes any sense visually.
Yeah, when you were telling me that, I kind of imagine them stacked onto each other and then cut like a guillotine.
Like that, but I don't know if that's allowed. If that is not allowed, you can put like the different triangles, put in 4 towards one side, another 4 toward the other, and then you cut in the middle. I don't know if I explained it correctly.
Yeah, I think so. The hints said it was something that could be done exclusively because it was cheese.
I don't understand this part though. Exclusively because it was cheese? You can do it even with other things. Or you could do... Or maybe because the guillotine, because the way you say with the guillotine, because it's like you can stack one on top of the other. And you cannot do it with many other things.
You can't do that with the birthday cake.
Yeah, I mean, cheese sticks together, probably. That's probably why.
If it was a birthday cake, you really wouldn't be allowed to do this.
Yeah.
Cheese. チーズだからできる技。
Finally, Butter remembered it again.
わかったわかった。すっかり騙されたぜ。頭が硬いとダメだな。
ようやくひらめいたようですね。それが正解だといいのですが。
チーズはナイフ以外では切れないんだよな。ナイフは直線だけで切るんだよな。
Yeah.
それ以外に何も条件はないよな。な。
Yeah.
特にない。
よっしゃ、間違いない。かー、ひでえ問題だぜ。これはまるで謎だ。
上から切るばかりがノーじゃないってことだぜ。上から2回切って4分割。
Yeah.
その状態で側面から切れば、上段と下段に分かれて4分割が倍の8分割。
if you keep it like that and cut across the side, splitting into an upper and lower half, get 4 times to. Yeah, it's more or less what I was thinking about. Yeah.
立体で考えないと出せない答えだね。
Mm-hmm.
つまり正解は3回さ。
Yeah, it's 3. See, I'm right.
Yeah,
I was
it's
right.
Good job.
え、そうなのか？俺1回だと思って。
What? How?
そらどんな魔法や。いくらなんでも1回は無理や。
これはなぞなぞじゃなくて普通に算数的な問題よ。
え、ああ、そうなのか。3回ってのはすぐに思いついたんだが、それじゃ簡単すぎて問題にならないと思って。
What? How can you do it with 1 cat? Not really. Seriously, how?
バトラの答えの方が5分の答えより少ない。バトラが正解？
ええ、そうです。
What? But how?
バトラさんが正解です。正解は1回です。
Butler was happy that someone had confirmed this answer.
She's not that happy about it.
No. However, at some point, Erika's face had lost its cheeriness.
Yeah.
私以外に1回と答えられる人間がいて、それがよりにもよって。
エリカも答えは1回なのかよ。どうやらお前も相当ひねくれてるみたいだ。
How can you do it with 1 cat though? There must be some trick or something.
1個のチーズと聞いて、その形状を決めつけるのは実に愚かしいことですので。
Oh, okay, that doesn't count though.
They were thinking
でき
in
るわけないわ。
riddles.
お兄ちゃんの勘違いでしょ。3回未満でどうやって8等分するのよ。
愚かしや人の子。
Of course, how foolish! How can you not imagine anything else?
8つに分けろとは言っているが、等分にしろとは問うていない。
Yeah, that's okay, but
それにしたって不可能でしょ。
that's not the
ナイ
point.
フ以外の方法で切るの？
ナイフ以外では切れない。ナイフは直線に切らねばならない。
Are you telling me that the cheese can be any freaking shape and then you can... I mean, that doesn't count though.
しかし、逆に言えば、それ以外に条件はない。いや、そもそも、チーズの
Yeah, okay. I mean, dude, a normal piece of cheese is a triangle.
I think, honestly, can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
We're too used to think like grana shape.
Yeah, but I mean, a normal piece of cheese is a triangle. And yeah, okay, technically it could be any shape. And then if you arrange it in a certain way, you could do it with 1 cut. Yeah, sure, you can do that. But if they say a piece of cheese, I imagine a triangle.
And this is why you're not as intelligent as Eric and Butler.
It's not even really being intelligent. It's just saying, oh yeah, I can do whatever I want with that rule. But yeah, is that how magic works?
Who knows?
That's a yes. Okay.
そうか。みんなは大きなチーズが1個って聞いて、カマンベールみたいな平べったい円筒状のものを想像してたのか。俺は朝食のトーストの上に乗せるスライスチーズを想像していたぜ。
There we go.
Oh, you fold it and then... Okay, I see.
ナイフで切り分けるような立派なチーズとは普段縁がねえからよ。
Yeah, okay, that's the solution. You fold it and you can do it in 1 cat. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
チーズの形状に条件は示されませんでした。出題者のミスです。おそらくマリアさんのその本にはいわゆる平べったい円筒状チーズの図面があるはずです。
ある。ほら。
As Erika had guessed, the book Maria held had an illustration of a piece of cheese, just as Erika had described it. With cheese of this shape, 3 slices really would be the correct answer. You cut it in a plus pattern from the top to make 4 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Then cut it from the side to double that and make 8 pieces.
Exactly.
However, since this illustration hadn't been shown, the interpretation of the cheese had been left to the answerer.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's a picture, it means that it's that cheese, so yeah.
確かにそうね。出題の時点でチーズの形状やその柔らかさなどには触れられていなかったわ。
Probably also in Italy we're too used to that. When you think cheese, you think that there's
Like
one thing that
parmesan.
comes to the mind. That's just one, as you were saying before. It's the triangle of Grana. So
Yeah.
そういうことです。どうやらチーズも頭も柔らかかったのはバトラさんの方だったようです。
わけわかんねえぜ。スライスチーズだったらどうしてナイフ1回で8個に分けられるんだ
you
よ。
just fold it, girl. It's super simple.
お手元のペーパーナプキンで試してみたらどうですか？これをスライスチーズだと思って。
つまりよ、こうしてさ、蛇腹に折るわけさ。
Exactly.
何回折れば8個になるかな。
6回です。
To fold it accordion style, you alternate between upward and downwards folds. Once you've done this 6 times, it looks like the side of an accordion.
普
Exactly.
通のチーズならこんなに折ったらそこでちぎれちまうところだが、ナイフ以外じゃちぎれないことになってんだろ。
ええ、問題ありません。ナイフ以外では決して切れぬ魔法のチーズですから。
I mean, those slices are. If you can bend them like that normally.
Yeah,
その畳んだのも真上からバサッと一刀両断にすりゃ。
Yeah.
確かに8分割だ。
ちょっと待てよ。これじゃ当分にはなってないぜ。
Yeah, but nobody said that they have to be equal.
Yeah.
出題者は8つに切り分けろとしか言ってません。当分は条件に含まれませんでした。まあ、
Also,
折り
you
方を工
couldn't
夫すれ
do
ば
that
当分も可能ですが、お
uh,
頭
on
の
cake.
固い皆さんには説明が混乱するので省きます。
You couldn't do that on cake. Yeah, of course. You cannot fold a cake.
Look at Kirio, oh my god! For a while everyone was stunned. Yeah, mood. Butler had reached a far better answer than 3 by thinking of the problem as a riddle. Erika had already known both answers and had even spotted a mistake made by the book. The others could do nothing but stare at those two in surprise.
すごいわ。頭が硬かったのは私たちなの？
これは乾杯ですな。
私たちは3次元で考えたけれど、どうもバトラ君とエリカちゃんは次元がもう一つ上だった。
In 4th dimension.
だいぶ魔女とのゲームで鍛えられたようじゃないですか。条件なき問題、すなわち赤き真実の外側はすべて観測者の自由自在。
The basics.
魔女の密室の感激を縫う基本中の基本。
何の話だ？小説か何かの引用か？
まあそういうことにしておきます。それにしてもどなたの脳みそもカチンコチンの石ころチーズってわけですね。
Oh god. Without any signs of restraint, Erika looked at everyone and laughed sarcastically, of course. Only Maria didn't notice the venom in that laugh, and she happily turned to the next page.
Maria is too pure for this world.
Yeah.
じゃあ次の問題ね。3つのコップと6枚のコインがあります。
Okay.
3つのコップそれぞれにコインが1枚、2枚、3枚になるように分けてください。
1 coin in 1 cup. 2 coins in another cup and 3 coins. What's the problem here?
おいおい、そんなの簡単じゃねえかよ。 最初のコップにコインを1枚、次のコップに2枚、
Yeah.
最後のコップに
I
3
mean,
枚
it's not
入
even a
れて
riddle.
出来上がりだぜ。
ではそれを5枚のコインでもできるでしょう
Oh,
か。
okay. I know how to do it. You put the first this glass, you put it inside this.
Yeah, I was thinking the same ask actually. I don't remember the answer to this one.
I mean, it's easy. You take this glass and you...
Yeah, and you put it inside. Yeah.
So, technically, the third glass got 3 coins in it, but also the other glass that got 1 coin in it.
また陳腐な問題が出てきましたね。まさか皆さんこの程度の問題にまた瞬きをいくつも費やされ。
By now, Erika was gazing around with an unpleasant look.
Of course.
Acting in a manner that was completely inappropriate for both a guest and someone of her age. She was no longer a guest who would be staying until the storm passed. She had transformed into an annoying guest who wouldn't leave until the storm passed.
Yeah, but that it was her since the start. So yeah.
Yeah. Everyone thought this, but they were unable to say it aloud.
コインの問題っていうと、ほら、お箸の使い方がうまいかどうかは、コインをお箸で掴めるかどうかでわかるそうだね。
Oh no.
Oh no, you said that word.
そうです。お箸です。お箸は世界で最も優雅な食器です。突き刺し、引きちぎって口に運ぶナイフとフォークなんて野蛮の極み。お箸こそが最高です。私の箸使いこそが芸術。
Jessica was about to say, isn't a chopstick just a stick? But stopped herself just in time.
I mean, she's not wrong.
She realized that it was the best to let George take control for now.
小銭あるけど、ちょっと僕と競争してみない？僕もお箸の持ち方には厳しいんだ。
そやな。ジョージの箸は随分厳しく教えたんや。
確かにテーブルマナーは育ちが出てしまうものだ。エリカさんの持ち方もなかなかに良い。
俺の小銭も貸してやるぜ。枚数が多い方が面白いだろ。
ジェシカ、よく見て覚えなさい。
うせえぜ。
よし、競争しよう。ここにある小銭をどれだけ多く自分のお皿に移せるか。
望むところです。お箸、お箸。
Calm down, girl. Calm down.
This time, George has steered the conversation into a good direction. Everyone else understood, and they helped to egg on this chopstick fight and change the subject. They were fully aware by now that Erika was extremely proud of her intelligence.
Yeah.
And apparently, she had the bad habit of using that to look down on other people. She spun her chopsticks around around her fingers with the dexterity of a stage magician, staring at the coins scattered on the table like a dog waiting for permission to eat the food placed before him. Good job, George. The unsettling sound of the wind had now blended in with the sound of rain, resembling the howl of some monstrous beast. Just when it seemed to be crying out sadly, it would suddenly turn into a roar and rattle the windows, striking up even more fear and unease within me. Light from the hallway poured in through the thin crack of the slightly open door.
Oh, this is Butler trapped in the room. Okay.
Yeah. And it seemed to carry with it laughter that was warm and happy, but very distant. I'm sure everyone's in the dining hall somewhere, having a good time. I want to go there as soon as I can. I'm sure my family will be there. I hate being all alone in a place like this. Dad? Mom? I suddenly tried again and again to open the door. but the merciless chain just wouldn't let the door open any further than the crack. On the contrary, feeling this close to a way out just made me more impatient. Gulping and trying to ignore the fear lurking behind me, I quietly closed the door. That light coming out of the crack is just a trap. This is an iron shackle, trying to keep me locked in here for eternity by making me think I'm just an inch away from getting out a door that will never actually open. I need to get out of this creepy room as soon as possible. When I closed the door, all that filled the room was an eerie sound of wind and rain. The way the wind picked up every now and then and shook the window frames felt like a monster in a cage shaking the bars. I was so scared of that monster. I couldn't help but avert my gaze from the windows. Gotta search. If I can't get out the door, I need to find another way out. Just to the side of the door was a closet. There was only enough space inside to hang overcoats. Of course, it didn't connect to anywhere outside the room. If these were hide and seek, it would probably be fun to hide in there. However, inside this creepy room, it would be no better than stepping into my own coffin. If I go in there, maybe I won't be able to get out of the closet next. This nonsensical fear sent a massive shiver up my spine, and I closed the closet door in a hurry. There's one door left.
Oh, bathroom.
When
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
There was the bath and the toilet. Of course, there was no exit. There weren't even any windows. If I turned the faucet, water would probably come out, then disappear down the drain and flow outside. But I couldn't get out that way. Unless I went into the bathtub with the stopper pulled out of the drain and smashed my flesh and bones to bits.
That's a very gruesome image, okay.
Yeah, I had the feeling that this was the only way out. So the black stopper in the bathtub drain looked extremely terrifying. I tried a lot of things, both mentally and physically, but there really was no way of getting out through the bathroom. All that was left was the windows. The view through the window was pitch black darkness. The fierce winds and rain were slamming against the glass. The darkness on the other side of the window may have been unsettling, but I didn't really care where I went as long as it was outside this room. However, the window was clamped shut. Right down the middle of the window, which was made to swing open like a set of double doors, were several ugly metal clamps. It was even more unnerving than the chain on the door, like a rough operation scar on some bizarre monster. The window and rain slammed against and shook the window frame, making it creak loudly. However, unlike the door, this wouldn't open even a crack. I've had enough. Give it a rest already. What the hell's going on with this room? I've had enough of this creepy room. Enough, enough, enough. It's impossible to go outside except by the door and windows. And compared to that thick door, the window looks like it might be possible to break.
So basically this is a closed room riddle, but I have to come out somehow?
Apparently, yes. I'll smash it. If I swing a chair at it, the glass will probably break.
Why do I feel that like it's not gonna happen?
I might even be able to smash the wooden grid dividing up the window. All I need to do is make a gap large enough to slip out of. I grabbed a fancy-looking antique chair and headed back to the window. I smashed the chair against it. Over and over. The glass smashed with a violent sound, and the frame groaned and creaked. I hit it again. over and over. If I can just break through this wooden frame. Damn it, what the hell? Even though all the glass has been smashed apart. Even though the cold rain is blowing in and tormenting me, I can't just get the frame to break.
The most indestructible frame of this world, let me tell you.
Yeah. They aren't iron bars. It's just a delicate wooden mesh.
Yeah, honestly, those... one could break it even with their hands.
It's fragile enough to make that creaking sound, so why doesn't it break? No, wait. Maybe it's close to breaking. What if I try attacking it from a different angle instead of just smashing it head on? I stuck my left hand outside through one of the holes in the broken window, grabbed the frame from the front with my right hand, and tried to break it by shaking it around from both sides. My left hand started to grow ice cold from the frigid winds and rain. As I shook, fragments of glass sticking out from the broken frame poked into me, and my wrist was soon stained with blood. But if I can just get out of here, this much pain is no big deal. But I can't get out. I'm stuck. It won't open. I can't break it. The more violently I shook the frame, the more glass fragments tore into my left wrist, causing me intense pain. Wait, that's... Huh? Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Before I realized it, the glass fragments on the frame had grown longer and more spiky. It was as though an ugly beast was trying to chew my hand off with glass teeth. It's not my imagination. They actually were getting longer before my very eyes. And they're chewing my hand to bits. I tried desperately to pull my hand out, but I had already dug deep into my wrist and I couldn't move it. I put all my strength into it, but it just hurt more and more, and the glass didn't even budge. What the hell? Damn it, let go, let go, let go! With my right fist, I hit the glass over and over, attempting to break it. But that just hurt my right fist as well, and did nothing to release my other hand. Just then, my left hand, which was still stuck outside and exposed to the rain, brushed against something slimy. What?
Uh-huh.
It couldn't have been a leaf blown about by the winds or anything like that. I mean, it felt just like the touch of someone's rain-soaked hand. Then it closed tightly around my left hand. When I felt the 5 fingers, I knew that some person out in the darkness was touching my left hand.
What the fuck?
And yes, I know who it is. It's the witch. The terrifying witch who controls Kenjima's night. The 2 hands soaked in the freezing rain gently caressed my left hand. However, though I could tell this was happening from the touch, I couldn't see anything up there in the darkness. Then, it felt about my fingers and bent my ring finger upwards.
Oh!
Ugh. Ow. Okay. It's gonna break. Yeah.
It's the moment he receives the ring, probably.
At that moment, I saw something in the darkness for the first time. It was white. The darkness grinned and bared its white teeth. Then, that mouth full of eerie white teeth approached my bent back finger and opened wide. Oh god. It must have been laughing at me from the darkness. After all, its creepy mouth had twisted upwards in a huge grin. I had a horrible idea of what it might be trying to do to my finger. A shiver ran up my spine. I resisted as much as I could, but the fangs of glass just wouldn't release my left hand. And then, after giving my finger a playful nibble...
Oh.
Ugh. It beat down hard, crushing bone and tearing away flesh all at once, and beat it off. Yeah.
Crunch, rip, tear, squelch. Wow.
Splat.
今何か聞こえませんでしたか？
僕もガタンって音を聞いたような。
風で窓でもガタついたんだろうぜ。何しろオンボロ屋敷だからな。
そういうのってなんだか不気味だよな。本当に魔女が屋敷の中を歩き回ってるのかなって。6年前のガキの頃には随分怯えて過ごしたもんさ。
The butler outside the game is trapped in an actual room inside the game layer? Literally right now?
いる。ベアトリーチェはいる。
Yeah, we know, Maria.
この廊下の向こうには何があるんですか？あちらには客室がございますが、今は使っておりません。
うん、ゲストハウスができたからね。それまでは客室に僕らは泊まってたんだよ。
ああ、俺も覚えてるぜ。今日のゲストハウスがあまりに綺麗なんで驚いちまった。
まあ新築だからな。私も自分の部屋をそっちに移したいもんだぜ。シャノン、エリカさんの部屋もゲストハウスでしょ？
はい、ゲストハウスにご用意させていただきました。で、ゲストハウスは屋敷から離れていると、どんな事件が起こっても互いには聞こえませんね。
やれやれ、まだ探偵モードなのかよ。
探偵モード。
明日の朝、
探偵モード。
全員で揃っておはようって言っただけでがっかりしちまいそうだぜ。
Yeah, sure. Definitely gonna happen.
確かに、さすがに明日の朝には誰かが減ってないと困ります。
Uh-huh. That's a very normal thing to say.
それではゲストハウスへご案内します。
She's like, oh god, why?
Yeah.
The adults were apparently about to begin a conversation that they didn't want the kids to hear. The real family conference was about to start. As the kids and Erika followed Shannon on their way to the guest house, they passed through the entrance hall.
外は今が一番の振りのようだね。
客までテレビでも見ながら、もう少し振りが弱くなるのを待ってもいいんじゃねえの？
ゲストハウスに戻りなさいってママに言われた。ゲストハウスじゃないと怒られる。おお。
ゲストハウスの方が落ち着けるぜ。不機嫌な親の声も面もごめん被るぜ。
Maria basically saying, we have to go or my mother will slap me again.
Yeah.
ますますにお膳立てが整っているよ。
Notice how she's in front of the epitaph.
Yeah. Erika giggled, an open and indiscreet look on her face.
今、傘のご用意をいたします。少々お待ちください。ちょっと、ずっと気になってました。あの肖像画のご婦人は、どなたですか？
But you don't know.
まあ、ぶっちゃけ、ベアとの肖像画であることは知ってるわけですが、前回のゲームでは通り過ぎてしまっただけで面白くなかったので。
Erika whispered to herself, but of course no one heard her.
こちらは、親方様の恩人。
Is it legal to have knowledge of prior games inside of the game layer? I mean, it kind of sounds like cheating.
I mean, I guess that Beato didn't really allow that, but Butler is.
Apparently.
ベアトリーチェ様でございます。
おじい様に莫大な黄金を授けてくれた後宮家復興の恩人だそう。
Yeah, yeah, we know about that.
ただのじい様の中の妄想の魔女だぜ。こいつの亡霊が夜な夜な屋敷の中を歩き回ってるって話が。
よせよ。俺小さい頃はその話めちゃくちゃ苦手で、この屋敷の夜は苦手だったんだ。
そんなこともあったね。6年経った今はどう？
すっかり忘れてたが、この肖像画をまじまじ見てるうちに。
ベアトリーチェは は怖くないよ。敬いを持っていればね。持ってないと。ね、シャノン。
はい、使用人たちの間でもそう囁かれています。
Wait, Sharon and Canon knows though. We know that they know about the loop, even in game. So yeah, maybe that was loud as well.
夜回りの使用人たちの間でも時折人影を見たとか黄金の蝶を見たとかいう噂が。
What were you saying?
Yeah, no, I was saying, yeah, probably.
うわあ、去年だか一昨年だかに使用人の人が階段から転げ落ちて大怪我してやめたじゃん。あれベアトリーチェの呪いだなんて囁かれてなかったっけ。
Definitely doing this on purpose to scare Butler.
Jessica told it like a ghost story trying to scare Erika, but Erika just laughed disdainfully.
なんだよ、薄気味悪いな。ただの事
But it
故だ
worked on
ろ。
Butler.
偶然だろ。
おじい様がここに肖像画を掲げてすぐのことだから一昨年のことだと思うよ。確かまさにここの大階段から落ちて怪我をしたんだよね。
そうそう、このバカでかい肖像画は何しろインパクトあったから掲げられてすぐは屋敷中であれはなんだと話題になったもんだよ。それでその後すぐにここで事故があったもんだからベアトリーチェの呪いだってことになってさ。
ベアトリーチェの階段云々はこの肖像画の後から？いえ、その前からもベアトリーチェ様の霊が歩き回っているという大噂はありました。でもこの肖像画が掲げられてからはもっとそういう話が増えた気がします。
今までは魔女ベアトリーチェと聞いても具体的なイメージが湧かなかったからだろうね。この肖像画によって具体的になり、より一層以後の階段に厚みが出たんだと思うな。
そもそも魔女ベアトリーチェなんて誰が言い出したんです？
じいさまだぜ。
我が最愛の魔女ベアトリーチェ
よく取り乱して叫んでたからこの肖像画が出てくるまでは顔の想像もつかなかった。
I mean, we know that he did that, so yeah, I mean, real.
こんな薄気味悪い肖像画がでーんと飾られたら、そりゃ階段の一つや二つできて当然だろうぜ。音楽室のベートーベンの肖像画も学校創立者の銅像もみんなちょうどいい階段の音章じゃねえか。
確かにこんなに古風な薄暗いお屋敷でずっとこんな風雨の音を聞いていたら、そういう階段の一つや二つ生まれてもおかしくはなさそう
I
です。
wonder where Kinzo got the aspect of Betisha. I mean, the painting must have been done by looking at her. It could have been a photo or anything, so picture.
Or maybe he had just this strong image of Beatrice in his mind that he just described it. Also, knowing Kinzo, he was extremely picky about it.
Probably.
That's the
Still,
worst commissioner ever.
must have been the worst commission ever, yeah.
まあ所詮は怪談、妄想、おとぎ話。取るにも足らない寝ぼけたうつけ者のざれ言以下ですが。
Erika looked up at the portrait and smiled at it defiantly. Maria's face immediately soured, as though she felt that the smile was disrespectful to Beato.
おー、ベアトリーチェはいる。そんなこと言ってるときっとエリカに魔女の呪いがあるよ。
I wish.
おや、怖い怖い。魔女の呪い、大いに望むところですよ、ベアトリーチェ。
これでエリカが明日の朝変死してたら魔女殺人事件の幕開けだな。おいおい、探偵がいきなり殺されるなんて斬新すぎるぜ。
おや、それは困りますね。現場検証に差し支えます。なるほど、ノックスにも 探偵を殺してはならないとは書いてありませんし。
マリア、いいもの持ってる。ベアトリーチェの呪いを防げるお守り。
Oop, I
お守りそんなのあるの？
I pressed the wrong button. I didn't notice.
A scorpion one. After fishing around in her bag, Maria pulled out a string of beads attached to a metal that had a scorpion drawn on it.
Yeah, the usual thing.
It looked like a cheap prize from an arcade or something.
なんです？
魔除けのお守りなの。効果は弱いけれど、これをつけてれば今夜一晩はきっとベアトリーチェの呪いを避けられるよ。
他にもクモの巣が魔除けに効くとも聞きました。
ベアトはきっと蝶の化身だから雲も苦手なんだね。
あれ、それは悪食島の悪霊が苦手な方じゃなかったっけ？熊沢さんが詳しいよな、そういうの。
魔女に悪霊少し興味を持ちました。よかったらゲストハウスでもう少し話を聞かせてもらえませんか？こちらが皆さんの傘です。外はまだだいぶ雨が強いのでお気をつけください。
Sharon handed out the umbrellas she had brought. Everyone headed towards the front door. After that, when there were none left standing in the front of the portrait, a gold butterfly appeared. Then expanding out into a spray of gold, it took a human form. In the hall, empty now that the children had left, Beato stood alone and silent, looking up at her own portrait. Without a doubt, the figure depicted there was as like her as an image in a mirror.
But it's not there.
However, it felt as though its eyes and expression were just a little different than from hers.
It's a new one.
From her perspective, while the person in this portrait was almost infinitely close to herself, it was just as surely a different person entirely.
あなたは誰なんでしょう？私にどうかあなたという人を教えてください。
Beata had already finished reading the fragments from Federine's archive that showed the details of all the games so far. However, the witch called Beatrice, who had been depicted in them, had been so vastly different from her. At the very end, it had looked as though that witch and butler had connected just a bit as adversaries. But from the most part, Beatrice had just bullied Butler in nearly all of the tales. Even though this was about her, she had no idea why Beatrice had tormented Butler so much when she had supposedly been born for Butler's sake.
Wait, wasn't she reading the...
No, she was reading the tales.
Wait, I thought she was reading Beatrice's story as well, though.
I mean, these are Beatrice's stories.
Yeah, but before the...
Nope. Just the games. Was too early.
Even
Too early.
if there is a before, but still.
Even if there is a before.
Is there a before?
Who knows?
Because it could be there is not before.
Yeah, it's possible. All she had learned from Federi's archive was that the former Beato was a completely different person who defied understanding.
あなたに何があったのですか？私はあなたの卵、そしてヒナ、あなたの翼はお父様のためにあったはず。それがいつ片翼をもがれ、あのように変わり果ててしまったのですか？
Oh, the one-winged eagle. Is that why?
Definitely a reference. She had also been listening to the conversation Butler and the others had just been having. Beatrice can't handle scorpion charms. Beatrice can't deal with spider webs. It wasn't as though she would like to touch either of those if she had the choice, but nothing bad would happen if she did. Was being perfectly fine around those proof that she wasn't Beatrice? Even though it was about herself, she didn't understand at all. So she quietly gazed into her own eyes on the portrait. It felt as though the truth hid behind those eyes. Beato slowly approached the portrait, and then she lightly touched it.
It's Mario 64.
When she did, it felt as though the portrait rippled slightly.
It's literally Mario 64.
Yes. This is adorable.
It's fucking Mario 64. I was joking. I was fucking joking.
Soundtrack going on.
But it's fucking Mario 64. What the okay.
Sorry, when I hear this soundtrack, I just get reminded of Ange summoning all of the.
Yeah, all of the.
Oh
I already imagined the seven sister of Purgatory. What was the meme? Wait, I have it very close. I have it very, very close here. I sent it to Mika the other day. An apology? No need. I've already made the seven sister of Purgatory being catty towards you.
There we go. A doorway to the long path that would lead her to the Golden Witch, Beatrice. Beato felt a bit dizzy. She lost her balance, feeling as though the world was twisting around her. Then she couldn't tell which way was up or down, and was wallowed downwards. With a soft, watery sound, Beato was sucked into the portrait.
It's Mario 64. I cannot pinpoint how much this is Mario 64. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
The world inside the portrait was pitch black.
Yeah, this must be Jolly Roger Lagoon.
However, there was nothing unsettling about it. It was a comfortable darkness, like when you put your head under the covers in bed at
It's
night.
definitely not Jolly Roger Lagoon, because there would have been a very scary eel, so no.
Beato realized this was a world inside herself. So, despite the darkness, she felt a warm embrace. As long as she asked for nothing, this world would ask for nothing of her. But she couldn't remain like this. She didn't want to spend eternity inside the darkness of this world. Yes, I need to hatch out of my egg. This darkness is the inside of the shell that surrounds the gold butterfly called Beatrice.
私は生まれます。お父様のために、バトラお父様のために生き、尽くすために生まれます。
She put her purpose, her reason for being born, into words. As if in response to those words, the seal on the shell began to melt away. Cracks appeared in the darkness, and a brilliant light enveloped the world.
Oh, this is a thing with the fragments again.
It looks like the fragments, yes.
Yeah. That's a wall.
And so, Beatrice was born.
What the fuck?
I was waiting for this, oh my god.
Eh?
Don't you want another Beatrice? There's three Beatrice, right?
There's like 45 Beatrice, so, well, I mean, at this point...
There I stood along with another me. For a second, I thought that the me in front of me was the real Beatrice, the one I wanted to be more like.
Not confusing at all.
However, she was looking back at me with the same bewildered eyes, so I realized that wasn't quite it.
I feel like this is because it's obvious that the Beatrice we have seen until now. I'm not talking about this one, this baby one. The other one was all of the things she was doing. It was definitely a facade. I mean, it was pretty clear. And
Chapter 3.
this one
end of
here,
Chapter 3.
this one here on the left, it's yeah, the end of chapter. Chapter is the one with the scene, right? No, isn't it 4? Don't remember which.
Chapter 3 is the one with the farce. So Beatrice was trying to trick Butler into thinking. that
Okay,
she
no,
changed and
I
she
was thinking
would.
about chapter 4 then, when she asked Butler what is your scene,
Chapter 4,
and then
yes.
you see her very upset.
Yeah, that was crystal clear. I think
Yeah,
the first time
the-
that you
and-
see that is at the end of chapter 3, where she looks deeply sad
Yeah,
that she must
yeah.
go back to
You just see a glint of it.
Yeah,
But
that hurts though. That's the longest.
Her normal being, aha, I'm evil and I'm the witch and I kill everyone. Haha, look how evil I am. It's not really her, definitely. And this one here on the left is probably what she really feels and actual thoughts. Okay.
Do you want to read? Sorry,
Sure.
I got carried away.
Sure.
honestly.
That's right. I wasn't the only one born from the egg. She was also born. My twin? No, it feels a bit different. How can I put it? Both of us are lacking something and immature. Yes, both of us are cheeks, but we are also fragments of the true Beatrice. It felt as though the two of us together could become the real Beatrice. No one explained this to her, not even to me. However, we naturally understood. I decided to talk to this other me. Unless I get to know her and become one with her, I won't be able to become the Beatrice Father desires. In other words, the thing that Father wants from me and was so heartbroken to find missing must be something that she has.
こんにちは。
How angry.
Little genders.
The Beatrice with her hair down looked at me dubiously several times, then finally spoke.
どうしてわらわと同じ顔を
She used the word warawa to refer to herself, just like the true Beatrice. She also got the clothes from chapter 2.
2, yeah.
But she's got like
and chapter 4.
Yeah, and she has the hair untied.
Yeah.
It looks like she really does have something that I like.
さあ、それは私にもわかりません。
わらわは黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ
Where is she?
One more Beatrice on top of Beatrice. Yeah, spoiler. That one, of course, you need to differentiate somehow. So the cuter one, it's gonna get called Beatrice the chick, and the other
This one is
gonna
the
be
elder.
Beatrice
Yeah,
the
of course.
elder.
I mean, somehow you have to differentiate them. Of
Somehow,
course.
yes.
A mysterious witch who existed even before the rules. She has the same name as Beato, but was not even the purpose of devoting herself to Butler. A mere shadow of a witch sealed away by Kinzo. She spent the day pulling small pranks and clearing away the anti-magic toxic for the sake of the resurrection. As things in common with the evil spirit of Akujikijima, such as a fear of spider webs. She was the one who gave Shannon the golden fry. Oh, yeah, because that was before.
Yeah, way before.
So she's a Oh, wait, I think I understand. Because the elder one is the Beatrice of the legend. Which is a different Beatrice than the one in the game. Somehow. Because this one is the representation of the rules of the game. Right?
Yes.
So, yeah. That's it.
That's it. It's so simple.
Not at all, but okay. I'm still missing something, definitely, but...
You know, I was joking. I was 100% sarcastic. This is not simple at all.
そうなたは
私もベアトリーチェです。後ろ宮バトラに仕えるために生まれてきました。
Nobody said that, but okay.
わらわは黄金の魔女にして六軒島の夜の支配者。後ろ宮バトラは知っているが、あのような小僧になぜに仕えねばならぬのか。
I realized that the thought I had a second ago, that together we could become the true Beatrice, must really have been true. Though the person in front of me does have the part that makes her a witch, which I lack, she does not possess the mission to live for the Ushimiya battler's sake. She has what I do not, and I'm sure I have something that she does not.
私たちはきっと二人で一人の存在なんです。双子みたいなものだと思います。
いいや違う。そなたはわらわの妹だ。わらわはそなたが生まれるよりずっと前から。
え？そうだったんですか。
I was born later. So does that mean that the mission to live for Ushimiya battler's sake was born later on? Yes. However, I don't think my existence is something quite as faint as intangible as a mission. I have enough of a personality to think and act as I am doing now. So the witch, Beato, and I are separate people, both of us possessing something the other lacks. In that sense, maybe it's fitting for us to call ourselves sisters, as she says.
私はあなたのことが知りたいんです。
わらわも知りたい。そなたもまたわらわであることは理解している。そしてなぜにそのような言葉遣いであり、そしてどうやらそれを理解せぬ限り、わらわたちは互いに未熟らしい。
私は完全なベアトリーチェになりたいんです。
わらわはそなたが生まれるまでこれで完全な存在だった。しかしこうしてそなたが現れたそなたを受け入れるのがわらわの定めであるように思う。わらわもまたそなたのことを知りたい。
The witch Beato's tone was very slightly arrogant, matching with her self-proclaimed status as the older sister. However, since we both realized that we were the same person, there was no need to be unkind. It was probably because she understood after meeting me that her current form was not her real self.
ここはどこですか？お屋敷のホール？あ。
Beato gasped. Her birthday wasn't there. Did it mean that this was at least 2 years in the past?
そうとも。後ろ宮の屋敷のホールである。夜はわらわの時間。そして夜の屋敷はわらわのものだ。金蔵の間抜けは相変わらずわらわを蘇らせようだの。と皮肉な話よ。そのわらわはこうして堂々と毎晩屋敷を支配しているというのに。
Did she like travel through time or something?
あなたはここで何を？
体を失い、あの肉々しい鎮守の社により魔力もない。しかし、
Yes.
わずかずつに日々、
Okay.
魔力は蘇りつつあるのだ。
Before Shannon
Destroying the shrine.
The
mirror.
Oh my god. The mirror, thank you.
最後には見事復活を遂げ、あの金蔵を嘲笑ってやりたいぞ。
Oh, you know what I have to look for later. I need to write it down or I will never remember how to write that thing.
What, Akujikijima?
Yeah. Akujikijima. Akujikijima.
Akujikijima. I mean, Akujikijima is just the previous name of Rokkenjima.
Previous name of Rokkenjima?
I think this is one of the first thing that the game said. Basically, before
I don't remember at all.
Basically, before the Oshiromiya got the island for themselves, it was called Akujikijima.
I didn't remember that, honestly. I
I
thought the spirit of Akujikijima was an actual spirit based on something.
The thing is, oh god,
There's an actual island called Akuzekijima.
Oh. But basically the people who were worked on the sea were basically scared of that island because they it was very hard to navigate around.
And they thought they were evil spirits. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they thought their evil spirits were there, so that's one of the reasons why the shrine was there in the beginning. But then the legend shifted when the name changed, and then blah blah blah, and the spirits became.
Yeah.
わらわは見事そなたの檻を抜け出したとな。その笑いだけを楽しみに夜な夜な徘徊して暇つぶしをしている亡霊といったところよ。
ご一緒してもいいですか？
無論。何しろそなたもまたわらわの一部。右腕の同行を断る左腕がどこにいる？断る道理もない。そなたを迎えようぞ。我が妹。新しきベアトリーチェよ。
ありがとうございます。お姉様。
こそばゆい呼び方だ。だが悪くない。さあ、参ろうか。夜の屋敷を散歩しよう。わらわの退屈な日常を紹介しよう。
I mean, at least she's not alone anymore.
Yeah, I love this scene so much. They are so cute together.
Oh, look, it's moving.
Oh my god! Oh, and there's rain falling outside.
Yeah. There's two butterflies. And one at a time, because the game cannot handle having two butterflies at the same time. I'm joking, of course.
There wasn't enough budget to make a single more animation of two butterflies flying together.
Even if you could, like, you use the same and then flip it, but okay. The two petitions change their forms into two god butterflies and flutter silently into the depth of the shadowy mansion. And this is where this part ends, because if you heard more, you would have known things, and you're not allowed to know things until the very big explain until of the end of the game. The Source of Magic? That's the title of the chapter? Okay. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back.
Okay. Waiting for just a second as always, because I don't want to risk it. How's it going, everyone? Oh, I've been waiting for this so long. I know that I say this at every single chapter, but every single chapter has those scenes where I'm just like, oh, please, can't you just come quicker? Pixel has no fucking idea how close it is to the... And I'm noticing so many things. So many things. For example, the quiz in chapter 8 that gets on this quiz right here. I honestly can't remember if I noticed or if I was just so take it into the game and the rhythm that I completely stopped thinking about stuff, which is probably what happened. I began chapter 8 and I remember finishing it so quickly compared to the other chapters. Because I was like, I need to know. So probably, honestly, I stopped thinking at one point, so this is gonna be so interesting to me.
I'm back.
Hi.
I cannot pinpoint how much that thing reminded me of a Kamen Rider thing, by the way. Let's remember the Kamen Rider with video games and Doctor?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's a dude, the main protagonist there has a form where he splits in two. And the other part is his... One part is the Doctor personality, the other part is the gamer personality.
Ah.
Basically. By the way, Sean is a bit of a class, yeah.
物をどこに置いたか忘れたり、鍵をかけたつもりが忘れちゃったりとかして迷惑をかけてたんです。
昔はよく夏日おばさんに怒られてたね。
でもシャノンは途中から克服したんだぜ。その忘れっぽいの。へ
え、克服って
大したことじゃないですけど、そのこまめにメモを残すようにして。
Ah, if only that would work with me.
大切なものはどこに置いたのかちゃんとメモして、日々繰り返すことはメモにチェックリストを書いてちゃんと点検して。
Oh, this is what I do.
If only that would work with me.
それで
Because I could do that, and then I would be like, oh look, something shiny, and completely forget about the list because it's not in front of me, and if it's not in front of me, it doesn't exist.
あなたはベアトリーチェを見たんですか？直接見たわけじゃないんですけど、やっぱりおかしいことがあって。
She was talking about a certain summer night. Because when Shannon was doing the nightly rounds, from her perspective, it was a ghost story. From a witch's perspective, it was just the story of a little summer night prank.
You're gonna see something.
Hmm?
So you're gonna see something.
Yeah, something that... let's just see.
何ですか、お姉様。魔女の時代はもはや遠い過去。万物を支配したとのたまう人間どもは我らの存在を否定する。その毒は私たちには有害なのですか？極めて危険だ。浴びれば立ちどころに我らの姿を蒸発させてしまうだろう。しかし不幸中の幸いなことに我らの存在は未だ極めて希薄だ。そのおかげで毒の影響も甚大ではない。せいぜい一時姿を霞にされてしまうくらいだ。しかし好んで浴びたいものではない。その通り。さすがはわらわ。理解が早い。
The older sister appeared to be haughty at first, but perhaps because she was so happy to have met her double and little sister, she was more than willing to teach her anything she wanted to know. Could it be, I was thinking about it right now, could it be the Kinzo based Beatrice's legend on the Akuji Kijima's spirit and then said, you know what, and that's how he created Beatrice's the witch thingy legend?
I mean, could be.
And I mean, and that's how he created magic stuff like that?
It could make sense, he just made use of what was already there.
Yeah, I mean, we know that only the Witch of Creation can create something from nothing. so he created something from some stuff that was already there, like a legend that was already there on that island. So it would make sense. By the way, the first thing she had taught her was that they were witches, a different type of being than humans. Better thought that she wasn't a witch because she couldn't use magic, but apparently she was still a witch nonetheless. What? How does that work? If you can be a witch even if you don't know how to use magic? Wait, don't make that face. Yeah.
It's too early. I can't answer.
Because I thought that a witch. I thought the thing was you can use magic and not be a witch, but if you are a witch, you know how to use magic. I thought that was the rule. But wait, Bella uses the red though. Isn't that magic?
Technically, I wonder what this Beato means with I'm not able to use magic.
Oh, she cannot play pretend.
Maybe she just used the red because it is her truth. And then it was like spontaneous, you know. Then the rest, I mean, every witch needs to study, right?
Yes, but
maybe this is what she means.
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is, if a witch is not someone that uses magic, what the heck is a witch or a sorcerer or whatever you call it? I thought that it was established that a witch can use magic. I mean, nobody said that, but it was pretty clear. But of course, it's not going to be that simple. Whatever. No.
Apologies.
No apologies. I will never forgive you. Never.
You're gonna thank me when this game is over, I swear.
Then she was told that witches such as her, unlike humans, were bound by various restrictions. The greatest of those restrictions was the anti-magic toxin possessed by humans.
Oh, wait. Maybe it's easier than we're thinking, because I was trying to find an explanation that I could use, but I couldn't. I found one. If she and Beatrice the Elder are the same person, and Beatrice the Elder can use magic,
By transitive propriety, she is a witch? Is that how it works? Really? That's very unsatisfying, let me tell you.
No, wait, it's not really like that. It's just she is Beatrice. She is technically a witch, but
yeah, but there must have been a point in time where Beatrice wasn't a witch.
Okay, this I can't answer.
We have seen Beatrice Kid being taught by Virgilia.
Oh, yes, of course.
You don't sound very convincing, but okay. But that could have also been the Beatrice that died when she escaped with Rosa. It could have been because she was in Cubadorian, if I recall. She was in Cubadorian.
Yeah. She was pretty much in Cubadorian.
She was pretty much in Cubadorian. So it could have been that, but. So was that one a witch or not? I thought I knew things. I don't know shit. Okay, whatever. I don't know.
I
I'm just gonna
have
go.
answers. I have answers.
I know that
because
you
I
think.
bought the game.
The thing is, the moment you think, oh yeah, I understand some stuff, and no, you don't understand shit. The moment you think like, oh yeah, I understand some stuff, and then you're like, wait, no, I don't understand shit because you keep thinking about it. You're like, well, yeah, I can understand some things. Some stuff it's okay. Magic is playing pretend, okay, but and then you are in front of a wall at a certain point, and it's a mortable wall basically.
You are so into this argument that you haven't registered my joke.
No, what was the joke?
I have answers because I bought the game.
Oh, really?
No, I was about to say I have answers, but I can't keep them out.
Of course.
This is like extremely risky territory for me.
Yeah. No, don't say anything.
その通りだ。人間の目は毒を放つものと同じに考えよ。奴らに見られるということは身を焼かれるのと同じことだ。それには劣るが、聞かれること、気取られることすらも毒を含む。
私たちは人間に近づくだけでも大変な。
Wasn't Father human? Why am I not burned by Father's toxin?
我らが魔力を蓄え、それを人間も認めたなら、その毒は限りなく軽減される。すなわち、我らの存在を認めさせることが、人間たちから毒を失わせ、再び彼らの前に降臨することもできるというわけだ。
なるほど。今の私たちは基本的に人間たちの犬間のみに存在できるわけですね。
魔力がまだまだ足りぬわらわたちは、人影に怯え、物陰にこそこそと隠れる野良猫にも劣る存在というわけよ。
The main goal of the older sister was to gain a large supply of magical power and be revived as the Great Witch, strong enough to have no fear of the anti-magic toxin. For that purpose, she had wandered around the mansion night after night, striving to regain their magical power and reduce the anti-magic power of the humans. The powerful previous Beatrice, whom she had read about in Fedrin's library, had appeared openly in front of humans and had even toyed with them at will. According to her big sister, such a level of power was most impressive.
人前に堂々と姿を現し、魔法を自由自在とな。わらわとて想像もつかぬ大魔女の境地を。
Wait, she's saying like she was never capable of doing that. So it is as I thought. She exists only in the legend of the island. That is a reviving. It's making faces, and I can definitely see. She would really much like to say stuff, but she can't.
I am dying right now. The more we play and the closer we get, the more I'm here dying to keep my mouth shut. Oh my fucking god.
What I mean,
it's getting so hard. Trust me, it's getting so hard.
What I mean is, but here I don't understand the existence of the homunculus Beatrice. But I'm not gonna touch that with a poll right now because that could even complicate stuff. So, if Kinzo. Okay, let's say that Beatrice was actually someone that Kinzo met in his past and all that story of the gold. Let's even say that was true. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's not really important if it's true or not, but let's pretend that it's true for the sake of this explanation.
Okay.
he met this person, this Beatrice one person thingy. It could be that she's dead or something like that. I don't know. Let's say she's dead. In a certain point in time, between Kinzo receiving the gold and Kinzo being on Rokkenjima, somewhere there in the middle, Beatrice died. Let's say she died or disappeared or whatever. She doesn't exist anymore. Kinzo, to revive her, created the legend of Beatrice on this island. It already had strong spiritual entity called Akujikijima, whatever that thing was. So yeah, so he based it on that because he couldn't create it from zero. I mean, creating a legend from zero is basically impossible, and I can understand that. So he based it on that and said, yeah, she's afraid of spider webs and stuff because she transforms into... Her avatar is a butterfly, and as natural as it is, a butterfly is on a spider web. I mean, get eaten, and that is understandable. The thing we're seeing, the other Beatrice we're seeing right now, is none other than this very small legend taking form, let's say. And that's Kinzo's magic, because Kinzo is a summoner. Kinzo summons demons that exist already, like Gab, Ronove, and the Seven Sisters. Those are all demons that exist in mythology, in the mythology and thing. So even Virgilia is probably just Virgilio from the Dante.
Yeah.
Is it just Divine Comedy in English? How do you say that?
I think it's called the Divina Commedia.
Divina Commedia well, from the Divina Commedia. So yeah, it could just be that. I mean, Virgilia, a very similar name. It could probably just be that. So that would explain much. And the portrait is there to make it even more real. Like saying, oh yeah, Beatrice exists and she looks like that. Her actual aspect could it even be different, but it's not really the point. That's what I can think about right now. I know you would like to say things. I can hear that. I can see you. I can see it on your face. But okay.
I like your theory though. I can say I like it. I would personally like your theory if I were the witch you're fighting.
Yeah, but
Am I the witch that you're fighting right now? I wonder.
Kinda, because you know stuff and I do not.
Am I Virgilia to you? Or am I a Beatrice to you? I'm wondering. This is just a random question that popped up in my mind.
I think you would be more Beatrice at this point, because you know stuff and I do not.
And I'm here like, okay, I can validate your blue truth.
Yeah, you validate my blue truth because that's the point.
Okay. Yeah, no, at this point I need to be extremely careful, honestly.
I mean, it's a friendly competition, kinda, because when I ask you and you're like, oh, it's magic.
It's magic, of course it is.
Of course. Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So yeah.
Of course it's magic. Of course it's witches. What are you talking about?
Yeah, of course. And all I can think about now, what I can make up right now is that, but I feel like I'm missing several points because I cannot explain the, oh yeah, I revived Beatrice with an homunculus and stuff. Yeah, explain that because it's, I mean, you could kinda explain that if you take a baby from the the orfanotrofio? Come si dice? Orphanage. Thank you. And say, oh yeah, you're Beatrice. Since the day she's born, and you're Beatrice, and you're the witch, and you're all of that. So if you gaslight this,
oh my god,
this baby, it's not. I mean, we're talking about Kinzo.
Yeah, of course.
If you gaslight a child since the day he is born into saying, "Oh, you are a witch," at a certain point.
Sorry. One of my notebooks was about to
fly away.
Fall down from the.
Oh, okay. Was escaping.
Yeah.
See, so yeah, that you could explain it like that, but I mean, it's Kinzo. It could be possible. One that is so obsessed by reviving someone to say, yeah, you're this person, even if technically she wouldn't be. So yeah. By the way.
それがわらわたちの未来の姿だというのか。
はい。お屋敷の人間たちの前に堂々と姿を現し、魔法や眷属を次々に召喚できる。
All she was missing was the
絵
broom.
本の中の魔女のようですらありました。
夢のある話。それがわらわたちの未来ならば、努力に励む張り合いがあるというもの。
そうですね。それでお姉様。そのための努力と、こうして窓の鍵を開けて回ることに。
It was the middle of the night. They were following behind Servant and were checking the locks on the doors and windows and undoing those locks after the Servant thought they had locked them. Felt more like a child's prank than the work of a witch.
これこそが大魔女へ至る道なのだ。千里の道も一歩から。
You need to do something extremely important for me.
Mm-hmm.
You need to pat the Beatrice.
Oh, of course.
Immediately.
This one? The elder?
Both. Yes.
Okay, wait.
Crazy.
I will wait for when they are both on the screen then.
Yeah, but that was...
Ah, okay, then I will do it now, and I can redo it later.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that.
What the heck did I do?
What is that?
I have no idea. I don't even know how I did that. Whatever.
その一歩は下せぬ者の目には時にあまりにしかしこれは偉大なる一歩なのだ。
I completely understand what you're doing, girl. You're unlocking the locks and then say, "Aha! It's the witch that did that."
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely remember to lock the door, and I definitely did it. It's not like I forgot. It's definitely the witch.
Definitely the witch.
Mm-hmm. So I do not have ADHD. It's a witch. Can I have that excuse?
Technically.
Can I have that? I have a witch that follows me every time, all the time.
Yeah.
24?
Your own personal witch that unlocks the doors.
When I take the pills, is that like a way to make the witch go away?
Yes. When you take the pills, it's like you take a massive dose
it's the dose of the
human
toxin. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes everything is explained now. Reprised of making the first step for mankind on the surface of the moon, the older sister undid the lock on a window with a click.
わからぬか、我が妹よ。これ式のことがなぜに偉大か。
いいえ、お姉様。よくわかりません。
The older sister closed her eyes lightly, smiled, and opened the unlocked window a crack. Cool outside air flowed in, making the curtains flutter.
人間の毒に満ちた言い方をしよう。本来、この島に我らはいない。さらに言おう。今、この廊下には誰もいないのだ。なのに、こうして鍵が開き、窓が開く。それがどれほどの奇跡であり、魔法であり、そして我らが存在する証であるか。そなたにも この風の涼しさがわかるはず。
わかります。涼しいです。
風の涼しさ、柔らかさ、そしてそれになびくカーテンが髪をくすぐる感触、そのすべてが我らが確かにここに存在することを教えてくれるのだ。
そして私たちが確かに存在した証をこうして鍵を開けることで、
だから鍵をわらわは開けるのだ。
Of course, it wasn't just small pranks like opening the window. She could also smash windows and vases or leave behind strange fires and mysterious scribbles. In fact, one time she actually did play a large-scale prank in the kitchen. Pulling a kitchenware in an eerie manner and leaving behind a bizarre scribble, which scared the servants considerably.
Of course.
It had been a complete success. It had been truly terrifying, and she had succeeded in making the servants acknowledge the existence of magic, weakening the anti-magic toxin. However, she chose to make her presence known by unlocking windows. By doing this, she could release herself from the restrictions imposed by the human toxins.
わらわは、わらわとそなたは一つの魔女となり、六軒島のすべてを支配するだろう。その時こそ、我らはすべての自由を得て、自在に羽を伸ばすことができるのだ。
We won't have to be afraid of having one's gaze anymore. We will be able to fly wherever we wish, disappear wherever we want, laugh however we like, prank however we like, and talk with anyone we want to. Humans might ask things from us from time to time. They might fight with us or play with us too. What wonderful things for us frail creatures who cannot appear before anyone to look forward to.
今はいたずら程度に過ぎん。しかし、これの積み重ねによって、我らは存在する証を少しずつ得ている。すでに使用人たちは、わらわの存在を夜の支配者、その存在をわずかずつだが、
信じれば信じるほど、その人間の半魔法の毒は失われていく。
Yeah, that's actually what I said before. I see. So this means that Father has no anti-magic toxin, and that's because he truly believes in the existence of the witch I am, without any doubts. I finally realized that, though I thought him to be cold, Father did possess a kindness that couldn't be seen.
早く大魔女になって、みんなの前に現れたいですね。
But doesn't that mean that Butler lost the game at that point?
Oh god, wait.
The point of the game, like, if you...
No.
You have to explain everything. If you don't, that means I exist. And if you accept my existence, you lose. Was it like that?
Did Butler ever say, I acknowledge your existence as a witch?
No, but technically, even if you don't say it, it's...
No, it's trust. Trust me.
I mean, of course, that was gonna be the end of the game. That's pretty clear. But yeah. I mean, technically.
There's a reason. A very specific reason.
Because if you don't say it, it's not real or something like that? You have to acknowledge it vocally to everyone?
No, not quite. It's the same... No, okay.
You cannot. You're not gonna say anything.
No.
Okay, yeah, no, that's okay.
I could. There are elements just to get to that point, but I'm not gonna risk it, honestly.
Okay.
There's an easier explanation.
It's an easier explanation.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier.
Oh, it's like when you had to sign the book. It's like... Oh, I think I understand. It's like if you say it like loud, you can make even other people believe in that or start making... No, it's not like that. No, it's not.
It's easier.
Okay, it's easier.
Way easier.
Am I
Way
overcomplicating
easier.
my life?
Yes, extremely.
It's like to accept defeat, you have to declare it or something like that.
No, it's.
It's okay. Don't say anything.
What was wait? Just answer. What was Butler's winning condition?
Butler's winning condition is explaining everything without magic, basically.
Okay.
And at the moment he explained everything without magic, magic doesn't exist, and Beatrice doesn't exist, basically, because she's not a witch. Or at least she's not a witch.
Okay, let's just leave it at that for now. But keep that in mind.
The opposite of that, which is losing, would be Butler accept that some things can be explained with magic. So magic exists and Beatrice is real.
Let's just leave it at that for now.
It's not like that.
Keep it in mind. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
It's too early, but
Okay.
keep that in mind.
Okay.
Because sometimes I know it's easier to forget this part because it's chapter 1 stuff. We're in chapter 6.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Still relevant.
Yeah, but do you think I remember correct? It's 1 year, more than 1 year
correct.
ago, girl.
It's correct. So it's correct.
What I said is correct or not?
Yes.
Okay.
やがては誰の前にも堂々と姿を現すことができるだろう。それを重ね、さらに存在を信じさせ、やがては魔法さえ披露し、我らはそなたが話してくれた大魔女として六軒島に君臨するのだ。
I'm so sorry that I'm aware that I sound extremely suspicious, but I'm like walking on glass right now.
Oh wait, I forgot. Wait.
Yeah, you need to pat both there we go. Good job.
And the other one.
Yeah, thank you so
Okay,
much.
there. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
How I do that.
それ
Whatever.
を重ね、我らは魔女側の理屈はなかなかに面白い。退屈せぬ。
信憑性ってあるわよね。ここは幽霊が出る有名な心霊スポットって脅されたら、木の葉が一枚落ちたって人間は幽霊が出たと騒ぐわ。
Yeah, definitely.
そうだ。すべての現象は本来中立、中性、無味無色だ。それを望む受け取り方をさせるには、その環境づくりが必要となる。
カリスマのある人物がたとえ何かを失敗しても好意的に解釈されるのと一緒よね。
Is that magic?
Possibly.
Because in that case, I can use magic as well if I want.
I would say that this is magic.
Because
if you are confident, that no matter what you do, you're gonna end up being seen in a positive way, even when you screw up, then you have magic.
no, I do it. It's something different. I pretend to be extremely confident, even if I don't know shit about stuff. And people most of the time believes in that and say, "Oh yeah, this dude must know a lot of stuff about this thing." When I have no idea what I'm doing.
But I mean, what's the difference to the others?
Yeah,
You
but
appear to be.
yeah. But on the other side, of course, it says, "Oh yeah, this dude is very confident." You can really see that he knows what he's doing. Yeah, sure, sure, dude.
To me, if this could be your training, as in, I know I can do this. I do it in this way, but it's harder for me to do it this way. If you gain the confidence that you could do it whenever. So
Yeah.
that's magic.
I mean,
So you're now an apprentice.
Okay, sure. I mean, self-trained, but okay.
なるほど。その意味においては、ベアトたちのささやかな努力は間違ったことではないわね。
That's how I got the job, by the way.
Oh,
I'm
of
not
course.
I'm not kidding.
屋敷の鍵が開いていただけなら戸締まりを忘れたかはたまた誰かのいたずらかで済む問題。それが夜な夜な屋敷を魔女が徘徊しているという噂が
Yeah.
魔女の存在を
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
夜の屋敷でおかしなことが起これば、それは全て魔女の仕業とみなされる環境の成立。なるほど。そういう論法がまかり通るまでに至ったなら、それはもはや夜の屋敷には魔女がいるのと同然を意味するわ。
After Beta finished their mischief, unlocking and opening the window. Look how satisfied she is.
Yeah, so cute.
Look how look at that. Look at that smile. She's so satisfied. They enjoyed the coolness of the wind and the brightness of the moon, then became gold butterflies and disappeared into the darkness. There was no way of knowing where the window they had opened had actually been opened by them. Server might have forgotten to lock up, or one of the family might have opened it after the servant had locked up and forgotten to shut it again. Or maybe someone had played a prank. In this, I pushed by the button by mistake. In the same way that none of those possibilities could be denied, it was also impossible to deny the possibility that witch really opened a window to enjoy the night breeze.
観測者なき結果は無限の過程を持ちうる。それをたった一つの可能性でしか捉えられない人間には、
しかし魔女の可能性を信じられる者には魔女のいたずらを想像することができる。その時、今我らが見たベアトリーチェたちのいたずらの光景は事実としてかけらに刻まれる。
魔法の原点の一つだわ。家庭の虚飾。
With just a little magic, even a mass-produced stuffed animal can be reborn as a wonderful, unique stuffed animal filled with a mother's love. It reminds me of something.
Oh, I'm still suffering for that.
It reminds me of something. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not sure.
If you doubt it, it will be burned by the anti-magic toxin. If you believe it, the magic will become the truth.
魔法のすべてが悪いわけじゃない。マリアお姉ちゃんの言う通りなのよ。いい魔法だってある。
邪悪なる魔法を退ける力も人の子には必要だろう。しかし、愛ある魔法を焼いて汚さぬこともまた人の世の愛なのだ。
ま、許せるのはいい魔法だけよ。それ以外はすべて否定して焼き尽くすに限るわ。
人の子らしい答えだ。
話を戻すわ。ここまででわかることはやはり六軒島の夜の支配者と呼ばれた亡霊ベアトリーチェは存在しないということだわ。
Yeah, that's what I was thinking until now, honestly.
夜の屋敷で起こる不可解な現象の総称に過ぎない。すなわちベアトリーチェとは人物名ではなく現象名に過ぎないのよ。
Exactly. I basically said the same thing like, what, last time or something like that? If anything bizarre happens, it becomes the work of the Golden Witch. Any environment in which there could be a witch is in fact Beatrice itself.
それが累積して1986年にいた。これこそが真犯人が被っているベールなのよ。そしてそれを被っているのは紛れもなく人間の誰かだわ。
この魔女たちの過去物語の時点ではそうも断言できよう。しかしその論法だけで1986年も戦い抜けるとは思えぬぞ。
And that would explain the October 4, 1986, because in that point something inexplicable happens, and that's a huge work of the witch, and that's how the witch can become real. like in that night, people get killed in inexplicable ways, like closed rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's not understandable by a normal person, by anyone. And that's when the witch is actually created in front of anyone, because it's, you consider that actual proof that nobody could have done that, so it's been a witch.
Nobody has ever done that in the history of Dora. Sorry.
It wasn't possible for anyone to kill someone like that, and at that point it becomes proof of the witch's existence, and that's how the witch becomes the witch revive. No?
I would accept your blue truth.
Is that your answer as well?
Yes. Pedrin is me right now. For real, for real.
Absolute cinema moment. If she only had her hands on the upside, it would be the absolute cinema meme.
そんなの誰かが戸締まりを忘れたに決まってるじゃないですか。
Oh god. I'm
それを言われる
tempted
と
to say maybe we can stop here since
Oh,
the
okay.
scene
Wait.
changed.
Let me just.
そんなの
What?
誰
バカバカしい。
Baka bakashi. Ni. Slap in the
バカバ
face.
カしい
If you agree, of course.
In this exact point here.
そんなの
Here. See here?
誰かが戸締まりを忘れ
Slam.
たに決まってるじゃないですか。
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's getting pretty late, so yeah.
She's written so well. But
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
because-
she's not annoying. I mean,
No, that's quite the opposite.
yeah, I mean she's written to be annoying and sassy and oh yeah, and a know-it-all and all of that, and she's very annoying.
Yeah.
By the way, well, this has been it. A lot of things has been said. Most of them probably wrong, but I tried.
Good job for trying. I pretty much appreciate all of your
I just throw stuff. One of them must hit. If I just throw a lot of stuff, one of them will hit the target sooner or later.
That's exactly how the human side should fight. You know that. So good job.
One of them will hit the
Yeah,
target.
the-
By the rule of big numbers, one of them will be the right one. Well, my next stream will be in 2 days. There's gonna be Tomodachi Live, I think. Yeah, Tomodachi Live, I think. Oh, it's that or Motor Slice, I don't remember. Whatever. What about you? Girl? Offie? Hello?
Same. In 2 days, it's gonna be Sarah. This is gonna be Shiwi.
Oh,
Yes?
okay. No, okay, I couldn't hear you. I don't know why.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Is the scuff real? All over again?
What is happening?
Can you hear me? Hello? There's like a bajillion delay for some reason. Well, whatever. We're gonna...
No, I had what? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but
Yeah,
there's like delay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you? Okay, I have like a lot of things right now.
Well, we're gonna go bye before the scuff catches us. Bye!
Okay, I'm